Welcome to Small Business Saturday Shout Out. I'm your host, Alicia Couri, and I have a question for you to stick around. Have you ever thought about being an author? That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk with an expert today on how to make you the expert author. Stick around. Well, hello, and welcome back to Small Business Saturday Shout Out. I'm your host, Alicia Couri, and I just want to welcome those of you who are here watching me on YouTube. So for YouTubers out there, if you're watching me on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we got a lot of content there that you can learn from, grow from, learn about other small business owners. Check out our playlists. We have a show called Love My Body, Love Myself. It's all about self-care, self-love, and giving you the knowledge and the things that you need. We also have a lot of eclectic content in there, but it's all geared towards influencing, entertaining, educating, and inspiring you. So those of you who are tuning in and joining us from LinkedIn, hello. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching us on Facebook, we stream on multiple places on Facebook. So if you're watching us in the Small Business Saturday Shoutout group, please go ahead and tag. If you leave a comment, tag your name at the end of the comment because for privacy reasons, Facebook does block your name. So, hey, William, thank you for tuning in and joining us. We need to talk. So we need to catch up. So those of you who are not watching us on YouTube, this is our YouTube channel. Just go ahead and subscribe. It's youtube.com/c/Alicia Couri and leave a comment because I go back and I look at your comments and I respond to your comments. So go ahead and leave us a comment, please. If you want to connect with me on social media, you can connect with me at alicia360.com. So go right ahead and connect with us connect with me on all social media channels there. Hey, Klaus, thank you. Greetings from Copenhagen. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Copenhagen. I love it. Love it. And then always leave a comment. So this is Small Business Saturday Shout Out. So invite someone to come on in and check it out with us. And there are three ways, if you have a small business, there are three ways for you to get a shout out on this show. So the first way is the easiest way to get a shout out on this show is to exactly what I had going across the screen, leave a comment. Leave a comment about who you are, what your business is. And if you'd like to put how people can reach you, like a website or an email, put that in the comment. I will put it up on the screen and give you a shout out live on the show. First way to get a shout out. Second way to get a shout out is to do a 30-second commercial. So you can have during the breaks, I'll play your commercial. I'll either read out a script. If you send it to me, you can come on live, give you a 30-second pitch, or you can send me a video of you talking about your business and I'll play it during our break. And then the third way to get a shout out is, of course, to be a guest and have a 15 to 20 minute slot to talk about you and your business. So those are the three ways you can get a shout out on Small Business Saturday Shout Out. Now, we do have a Facebook group, and our Facebook group, I encourage you to join, is facebook.com/groups/SBSSO, which is Small Business Saturday Shout Out. So join our Facebook group. We do a lot of things in that Facebook group. In fact, just this past Thursday, we had our quarterly networking event. So we have a happy hour sort of networking event that we get to meet each other, talk, learn about each other's businesses, find out how we can support one another. It's always great. And it's such a wealth of information that you learn about your fellow business owners in this group. It's fantastic. We play games, we win prizes. So come on in. I do master classes in the group. So if there's something that you think other business owners need to know about, you can come on in and come into the group, and we do masterclasses that are exclusively to those who are in our Small Business Saturday Shout Out community. And in that community, you can promote whatever it is you need to promote inside that community. So if you have a business, you have a sale going on, you have a retreat, you have a conference, whatever it is that you have coming up, you can promote it in that group. So come on over to facebook.com/groups/SBSSO. And I really encourage you to give us some thumbs up, give us some likes. Let me know that you're watching. If you're watching it on the replay, just hashtag replay. Let me know when you're tuning in from. And so I really don't want to take up a whole lot more time, but I do want to tell you that this show is sponsored by Dare to Lead with Linda, and it's also sponsored by Alicia Couri Inc. And so it's also produced by Red Carpet CEO. So Dare to Lead with Linda, she has a program for female leaders, and it is called Awaken the Leader. And so if you would like to learn more about Awaken the Leader, you can find out more at bit.ly. Let me put that up for you. bit.ly/ I know it's here. Awaken the Leader. There it is. bit.ly /ATL2021-2. Go ahead and check that out. Female leaders. She has a phenomenal program. So go check that out. Now, I know what you're all been waiting for is to find out about our guest. So coming up next, I have the amazing Cassi Eubank, and we're going to talk all about becoming a celebrity author. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Small Business Saturday Shout Out. I am your host, Alicia Couri, and today's guest is Cassi Eubank. And let me tell you about Cassi. Cassi Eubank is on a mission to elevate entrepreneurs, doctors, and healers to celebrity status so they can reach their full potential and live abundant and rewarding lives of contribution and brilliant impact. No stranger to the spotlight, Cassi has hosted her own TV show on Fox for 5 years and was the lead singer for Blonde Enough, a local band that opened for the Doobie Brothers, Kansas, Huey Lewis and the News, and other international acts. She was the DJ for a syndicated radio show for several years and has published over a half dozen books. Her unique skill set allows her to accomplish success on a larger stage and gain media attention, and now she's sharing her experience and expertise with other thought leaders, visionaries, entrepreneurs, and healers. There are so many people with profound messages and sage wisdom, and she empowers them, giving their voice a larger audience. Cassi serves her clients by helping them author their books and develop a visibility plan. While many people know the importance and value of authoring their book, most have no idea how. Now you don't have to know how to write, edit, or publish your book. With the Celebrity Author Made Easy system, you simply have a conversation with a professional interviewer, usually a radio host, and your conversation is turned into your book. So I would love to welcome to the stage Cassi Eubank.
Hello, thank you so much for having me, Alicia. I just love doing anything we do because you are just such a bright spotlight on the horizon anywhere you go. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. And Dora says, yay, my two faves in one show. Yay, love Dora. So Celebrity Author Made Easy. I wanna talk about that because you are now creating a system for anyone to become an author.
Absolutely, because I've authored books. It was just something that I just do things. I just inherently, if I want to do something, nothing stops me. I just do it. I see how it turns out. I find ways to make it happen. And I always thought this is the way everybody did it. I want to do something, I just jump in.
Right.
And as I started having more and more people say, how did you get your book out there? What did it take? What did you do? Originally, my books did take a lot of time and effort to put out there. So I knew a lot went into it, but I never really looked or drilled down. It was just something I did because I was called to do it. It was something that was put in my heart to do. And so I followed that path. Now, so many people have got different skills in different areas. So I thought, I understand how having a book and people say, oh my God, you're a published author. You've written trivia books. You've written, profound books. You've written books for teens. You've written wisdom books. And they said, how do you do all of that? And for me, that came natural. But for most people, their expertise lies in other areas. And why should they take the time to learn a whole new craft, a whole new trade, how to
Because it
write
is, yeah, it is time consuming if you're doing it the traditional way.
the traditional way? It can take months to. I've got a friend that's been writing her book for a year and a half, and she has a book coach, she has an editor, she has all these people, and she says it's become my money pit. It's
Yeah.
sucking up my time, it's sucking up my money. I never know quite what to say. I don't know what to arrange where. I just have all these thoughts. And
Yeah.
how do I even put it out there to where it's interesting enough for people to turn past page one? Why would they, what makes my book compelling? And so that's why I said, you know what? There is an easier way for the average person. And I modeled it after a friend of mine had been doing it for years. And he said, look, I'm doing something else. Take this system, use it with the expertise you already have and the people you know in the industry, and you can expand that even more. So I,
Yes.
and
'Cause
that's what I
I
did.
use that same system to write my book,
Absolutely.
my
So you
first book.
have
And
experience with this system, and how easy is it, Alicia? How
oh
easy
my
is
gosh,
it?
it was so easy. I didn't realize how quickly I could become a published author by doing using this system. But yes, I wholeheartedly endorse how easy this is because just like you said, we have expertise in one particular area, and how do we actually get that out and make it exciting, like your friend says, because we're doing this day to day. I don't know what's exciting about what I do. I don't
Mhm.
know that someone else is interested in the stuff that I know. And so let's talk a little bit about how this works, and then we're going to talk about the audience this is for. So how exactly does this system work? And I want to put your the website up. Go ahead.
Excellent. The system is very easy, but the first question to ask is, why do I want to be an author? What does that do for me? Now, sometimes people just want to follow a passion because they want to write a book. I know Dora, who's watching, is an author as well, but that's of nonfiction.
Yes.
The people that I work with are entrepreneurs, doctors, and healers, people that have a message and they want to bring that forward.
So you're
Because
looking for people who want to create a thought leadership platform.
absolutely. And doctors and medical people and healers are so underserved because when it comes to doctors, they might be doing things in a different way than others, a way that other people don't know about. And that information, I've got a Dr. Maroof is an amazing orthopedic who does natural work. So instead of trying to go straight into surgery, he uses ultrasound to find exactly where it is, and he tries to repair he does repair the tendons, the ligaments, all the surrounding structure so that it returns to health without having the trauma of a surgery or extensive things. And that's the kind of message people need to hear, that there's a better way you can heal more fully and completely. But he's a
Right.
doctor. Who has time to do that as a doctor or as healers or even as entrepreneurs that are busy in their own specialty of finance or mindset or other things? So with the
Absolutely.
system, and I know that you've been through the system, so you can attest to how easy it is. So all of the things, I don't have money. I don't have, the time to do it. I don't know who to edit it. I don't know how to put my thoughts together.
I don't know how to make a cover.
even down to the cover. And with that, what we do is it's nice and simple. We do a first interview to find out about you, what you're about, what drove you into your profession, because we do what we do for money, but we choose the line that we do it in. So a healer
Right.
might be, yes, I have to work for money, but I choose to be a healer, whether it's massage therapist, energy healer, for a reason. A doctor chooses, I want to be an orthopedic for a reason.
And
I
they
want
always
to
have great stories, but they never really expound on those stories because and just as an aside, I didn't mean to cut you off. You know, doctors write papers in medical journals. They write a lot of papers, but in this is different than writing a paper for peers. This is now speaking to your on your potential clients. This is speaking to them and letting them know what you do, but also adding in who you are and the stories that impact other people. So, yes, so you do the interview process. Um, Dora
yeah.
says yes, and writing may be your strength, but you need a team that, yes, and you need a team, and then it gets quite pricey when you get a team around you. You're absolutely right, Dora.
Yes, and that's where we take that away too. And the big thing is because I have a team of writers who have put out hundreds of books, because I have a team of people that edit and do the layouts that have worked for Macmillan House, Penguin. I've got the professionals, and because they know that I'm funneling that work to them, I get a good price and I pass that on. So it doesn't
Right.
have to be pricey, and especially with this system. So after we do that initial interview, and we want to know about you, what makes you tick? Because bottom line is there's lots of people out there that do something similar to you, but
Hmm.
you are what makes you are the unique selling proposition.
Yeah,
The way you do it,
you are
your
the
way, the
USP.
way you care. And there are going to be people out there that resonate with you because of the stories, because of the heart that brought you into this, the reason this became important. Like Dora started writing stories because she wanted to expand on her life. She was in the medical field as a dentist and she wanted to branch out of that and really grow. And that gives other people the courage to grow when they hear that story. So
But
that
Dora's story is so different. I love Dora
she
so
was
much.
my dentist. She was my
I
dentist.
know, I love Dora so
She's
much.
fantastic. Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Writing the dental newsletters is so different from her spicy romance trilogy.
yeah, she needed an escape. So she wrote as an escape. We're
But
talking about not writing as an escape. We're talking about writing in your business, writing
yes,
as the
and but
authority in your business.
exactly, and in your business, when you write a book, it does so many things for you. It gives you the ability to connect with your audience on the next level. People see you as the expert because if you've taken the time to organize your thoughts, and even if you're just doing the interview process, and we take that from you and do it, they get the essence of who you are and what you're about and why you will take special care of them. And then, in addition to that, between doctors and healers, and especially entrepreneurs, when there
Hmm.
are so many coaches and business leaders, what makes you unique? And we get all of that together. So, the first thing we do is do that initial interview to make sure we're on the same page and the chapter is going to lay out the way you want to, and we have those key points. And then we get the in depth interview where we get some of your stories to back up why that's important. Because no matter what, facts tell, but stories
Stories
tell.
sell. Hmm. So
And
this
when
is mine. This was my
yeah,
first novel that first
here,
book that I wrote using this system. I didn't know what an ISB number was. I didn't know I had to have testimonials in the back cover. I didn't know what a spine was, what a bleed was. I didn't know any of that stuff.
good
You know,
news is you still don't have to.
and I still didn't have to.
We
So
take
Dora says she loves this idea. Thank you, Dora.
Well, it is fantastic. And when we get that in depth interview, we are taking this is not ghostwriting. We don't just take your concept and turn it into a book. We take your words, your heart,
Yeah.
your essence, and we turn that into a compelling story. We arrange it in a way that will attract the attention. And we ask the questions of you So if you're explaining something that seems common sense to you, but I know that the common reader won't, we pull out of you the way to put that down in a way that everybody gets so that you can make the most impact with your story.
Yes. And
And
also, sometimes there's a little research that needs to happen just to also bring more meat into your point. And so that's part of is that part of it as well? Because
absolutely. And when it comes to the medical field, there are certain things that we like to get from the doctors themselves because they can tell you exactly what they mean. But there is a lot of research in, so far as mindset coaches, so far as entrepreneurs, and even especially around healers and things like that. So we
right.
can look at the studies Dr. Emoto did and pull in how that works. We can look at the studies on the rats that showed that the ancestors of rats were still afraid of the same things that their parents were, even though they weren't exposed to it. So that DNA muscle memory that is passed on from generation. So we can do those kinds of researches and bring that all together. So 2 hours of your time for the interview, time is no longer a problem.
Right.
And we put this all together. You approve the outline, you approve the manuscript, you make any changes, we do the revisions for you. You tell me what cover you want. You get a choice of a couple covers based on your suggestions. And we have somebody that does nothing but cover work. They know based on the size of the book about how long the spine is. And this is not meant to be one of those prolific bestsellers. It's meant to introduce you to people, to set you as the expert. And that's how,
Get
look
you
at Robert.
speaking.
Yes, Robert Kiyosaki. No, he was just a finance guy until he wrote his first book.
Right.
Stewart, she was just a chef and a caterer until she put out her first cookbook. But these things set you apart and set you as the leader in your field. It gives you that status. And then you can build on that to attract your celebrity. Because when you have a book, the media is going to want to talk to you. They're always looking for
I was
stories.
just going to say that I booked a lot of media when my second book came, when I wrote my second book. I was able to use my second book to book a lot of media coverage for myself.
And then you can take those clips. Yes, the price based on a package is all inclusive. So I do the whole thing is putting out the book all inclusive, and then we've got a further package for if you want press releases afterwards, and if you want to do get reviewers to review your book on Amazon, there's a way to get that done. So things like that we can do extra, but the whole book, the interview process, the putting it together, the having the writer, the having everything typeset for you so that it gets pushed up to Amazon. I get the ISBN number for you, so you don't have to worry about that.
You don't have to worry about ISBN numbers.
Yeah, no ISBN. You don't even have to know what it is. You don't have to know what the UPC code is. You just simply tell us what price point you want on the book. And you get a copy. We give 10 copies of the book out to begin with, but you can order yourself from then on. This is your property, your creation. All rights go to you. So when you make money on Amazon, yes, when you make money on Amazon, that all goes to you, completely to you. We get nothing after the setup and doing of the book for you.
So you're
And
just paying for that one-time fee to set it up, get it done, and everything else. If you get anything else, other sales from the book after that, that's all your profit. That goes, nothing comes back to Celebrity Author Made Easy. Listen, we're running out of time. I want to talk about the celebrity side of this whole project as well, because you mentioned you have some add-ons like press releases. Talk just a little bit about that.
well, the add-ons being press releases because you want to let people know you're having it. So you want to get that press release out there. You want to get a website up there. You want a little video on your website that you can show on your personal website as well as on the book website and have that linked there so people know more about it. And the big thing is the magic number on Amazon is 70. If you get 70 good reviews, that puts you in a new algorithm to be rated when people Google for something in your area. So we have a service that allows we send out, hey, this is what the book's about. Here's the summary. Would you be willing to read this book for a free copy? And people will. So you wind up, and then it's like you got the package deal, and then it's a price per book because we have to get the book, send it out and whatnot. But at this point, you're getting your copies of the book for anywhere from $2 to $4.
Right.
For less than the price of a postcard that you send out, you've got a book in hand. And so when we send these out, that service is mailing it out to the people, tracking the reviews, and making sure, hey, did you get a chance to review the book? We want to see that review on Amazon. And
Yeah.
building up those reviews for you so that as you move forward, again, you've got that credibility that you
Yeah.
want. And
I
that's
love
how
it.
Dr. Oz, Dr. Axe, all of these doctors, entrepreneurs, everybody does it this way. You start with a book and then you get the speaking engagements. And we're moving into celebrity speaker as well. So that's a new project for another day.
Yes, you'll come back and talk about celebrity speaker, but I want to make sure people know how to get in touch with you. So if you want to get in touch with her on any social media platform, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, go to Cassi Eubank at Cassi Eubank and just DM her. Slide into her DMs and say, I want to know about that celebrity author made easy. Or just go to the website, Celebrity Author Made Easy, and check it out. Go to the website and DM Cassie for more information on how you can become the next celebrity author without having to lift a finger,
And I,
typing, slaving away at your computer, trying to type the next great
I do want to point
novel.
out we are running incredibly low prices now through February. Even so much so that I contacted somebody who was ghostwriting books and they were charging $10,500. And that's just for the book, not for the cover, not for the ISBN, not
That's
for
just for the manuscript. And
everything.
that's not even typeset. That's just for the words on the page.
Yes.
Ten
And
thousand dollars just for the words on the page, not typeset, not formatted, not anything else.
those
So,
$4,000. And again, if you're watching this later, look for the prices. But right now we're coming in at the price point of $4,000.
all right, that's really great to get
Yeah,
your first book out. Well,
absolutely.
thank you so much, Cassie, and we look forward to having you back again to talk about Celebrity Speaker Made Easy when that comes out, because that they kind of go hand in hand. You write a book, you want to speak too, you want to become a speaker. So stay tuned for that. Happy holidays. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Enjoy. Don't go anywhere. Let me just share with everyone else as we close off the show. I'll see you soon. Well, that was Cassie Eubank with Celebrity Author Made Easy. If you want to check out the website, again, go to celebrityauthormadeeasy.com, and you can always contact Cassie, connect with her on all social media at Cassie Eubank. So, oh, thank you, Dora. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you so much. I do want to um, just let you know that Small Business Saturday Shout Out Show will be back in January. I am taking a short break. I need a break because we've been doing this show since September last year. So most every Saturday I'm here. So I'm taking a break for the holidays, and we will be back on January 8th, not January 1st. Give me a week. January 8th, we'll be back with more Small Business Saturday shout out. So if you'd like to be a guest on the show, there are two ways that you can do that too. You can reach out to me, and you can follow me on Instagram or on Facebook. You can go to the Alicia Couri or Audacious Confidence, and also message me. You can message me on Facebook. You can join the group, Small Business Saturday Shout Out. Join the group. It's facebook.com/groups/SBSSO. And just, leave a message. I want to be a guest on your show. And that way we can send you the appropriate links so that you can sign up to be a guest on the show. Don't forget also, you can you can connect with me on all other social media. Just go to alicia360.com. And please like our YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we go live, because I go live a couple times a week. So coming up, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, will be our final Love My Body, Love Myself show for the year as well. And it'll be a great show. So tune in Tuesday at 6. I have another show, Win Win Women Network. So it's winwinwomen.tv. Mondays at 5 p.m. I go live on that network, and it streams on Roku, on I think Amazon, on Facebook, on multiple places. But if you go to winwinwomen.tv, you'll find the lineup. They have some amazing speakers there as well. A lot of show content there. Thank you guys so much for the support, for being here with me, for supporting us on Small Business Saturday Shout Out. I will miss you until I see you again in January, but happy holidays. Stay safe, and I will see you in January. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, everybody.